For people living in the United Arab Emirates from June to September can be pretty unforgiving. With all the driving and air conditioners running at full blast, carbon dioxide emissions soar during summer months. One Emirati environmental NGO is trying to raise awareness.
Did you know that UAE residents have one of the largest ecological footprints in the world?
We're embarking on this research initiative with the UAE government to understand better its consumption patterns and to think about what kind of plans it can put in place to help manage it.
The footprint is a measurement of everything we consume and use, including the energy to power our homes.
We saw this video, it's a 2 minutes video. What was the idea behind it?
We hired a company called Aya to actually develop the animation, but the reason we developed it was really to help raise public awareness.
Households alone are responsible for 57% of the UAE's footprint. If everyone on the planet lived and consumed the same way we do, we would need 4.5 planet Earths, but we only have one.
Households contribute about 57% of the UAE's footprint, business and industry 30%, and government about 12%. We do live lifestyles here which, on average, consume, if everyone in the world lived and consumed like an average UAE resident, we'd need 4.5 planets to sustain that level of consumption.
And we are depleting its resources at an alarming rate.
We're helping by actually getting them to understand better which sectors of the UAE contribute most to the UAE's footprint. So we managed to break down the data and we found out households contribute about 57% of the UAE's footprint, business and industry 30%, and government about 12%.
Turn can lead to an increase in natural disasters like sea level rise, increased storms.
The animation is made of newspapers. Do we know how many newspapers were used for this production?
Yeah, it's about 300 newspapers we use, recycled papers.
So let's talk more about awareness and your initiatives. Do you go talk to students at schools and universities? Do you have such events where you start with the young rather than the governments?
Sure. I mean, one of the key things we've done through the Footprint Initiative has been to develop this local awareness campaign called the Heroes of the UAE. And it's very much targeting schools, universities. So we've gone in there and spoken to schools and universities. We've actually collaborated with teachers as well to raise their awareness about some of the issues. And we're really trying to get people to take action and to demonstrate what the impact of that action is. It's supposed to be a collective effort. So you and I can go home today and actually try to reduce our ecological footprint by looking at how we can save energy and water at home. We only have one planet. So what we're trying to do is try and educate people to think about how can they live within the limits of the only planet that we live in.
Be wise about what you buy and reduce your ecological footprint.